Hey folks, welcome back to the bar garden. So I've been taking quite a bit of flack lately for my choice in lights, and I decided to explain why I decided to go with the T5s. I've been an electrician for about 8 years now, and the city's been changing all their streetlights over to LED panels, and I've had to go up in a bucket truck quite a bit actually, and change out the drivers for these LED panels that are supposed to last, 20, 25 years without any maintenance or anything. Drivers in the LED panels are their weak spots. The LED panels are actually a better light. They do have better light penetration than a T5, but I consider them a throwaway light. You buy it, you spend the money on it, and if anything ever goes wrong with it, you throw it away. Whereas this T5 panel, the reason I decided to go with this big bad boy here is in 30 years, I might be handing this down to my kids. The only thing in this T5 light is basically the metal shell, and inside there's two ballasts that each run four lights. And the ballasts, if they ever go, which they usually last quite a long time, I've replaced ones out in the field that last 10, 15 years, no problem. When they do go, they're $12, and it's two wires to just snip off and resplice. And, it's fixed in 5 minutes. The bulbs come out, and then the reflectors come out, and the ballasts are behind there. Nothing is hard to take apart on this light whatsoever. It will last forever. And a lot of people are saying, they're no good for blooming. They're good for vegging, but no good for blooming. I've got some cucumbers going here. I've got probably 60, 70, I don't know. I haven't even counted, but there's tons of jalapenos going on here that most of them are only a couple of days old. See, there's a bunch more back here. Back here. Nice big one here. I've got some peppers going here. This pepper here is 2 days old, so I haven't even switched the bulbs over from the veg bulbs to the bloom bulbs. I've still got these 6400K bulbs in. I do actually plan on switching some of them over to the red bulbs, lower light spectrum. And this is just a little 32 watt CFL. I just actually added that in there yesterday. So yeah, everything is doing absolutely great, and it's a pretty good distance from that light to the plants. I was a little bit worried that it was too far away, but I did really want to light up the whole room, and it seems to be doing great. The dill especially is where you kind of see how everything is growing. I come in every day and there's a new bush, and you see lots of stalks here because the kids are picking it off every day, but it just grows like crazy, and just anything I put in this room grows really fast. So that's why I decided to go with T5. The HPS, the high pressure sodium, and the what's the other bulb? Metal halide, MH. I just don't find those as a practical bulb for inside your house. My kids run into the garden here constantly, and the last thing I would want is one of them, bumping a red hot bulb, glowing bulb, or I've seen those things break as well, and sometimes when they break, they release almost like a napalm, and they'll burn your house down. So that's why I avoided the HPS, or the MH bulbs. So for me, it was only a choice between the T5s or the throwaway LEDs. And don't get me wrong, I do like the LEDs, but like I say, they're not a fixture that you can repair. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.